from darkness to light. The blessing. Being born again. This golden key has transformed innumerable lives, unlocking a world of boundless possibilities. It begins with a resounding message: there is absolutely no need to lie around in unhappiness, sadness, disappointment, oppression, or grief. There is no necessity for illness, failure, or discouragement. Instead, success, good health, prosperity, and an overflowing passion for life are the natural conditions of mankind. Astonishingly, it is easier for us to manifest these blessings than the contrary. Momentarily, our misguided thoughts and actions may hide this truth, just as a flawed way of walking, sitting, or holding a pen or musical instrument may appear easier due to our familiarity with it. However, the correct path is undeniably the superior one. Never tolerate anything less than health, harmony, and happiness. These divine rights are awarded to you as the cherished sons and daughters of God. It is simply a negative habit that leads you to settle for less. Regardless of your present circumstances, prosperity can be yours. Health and physical fitness can be realized. A life filled with joy and contentment can be yours to embrace. A shelter of your own, surrounded by like-minded friends and companions, is within your grasp. Embrace this bold truth with unwavering conviction. Let it vibrate within you, igniting a fire of determination and unwavering belief. Cast aside the chains of mediocrity and embrace the extraordinary life that awaits you. The golden key is yours to hold, unlocking a world of limitless potential. Are you ready to embrace a life filled with boundless joy and complete freedom? A life where you are the master of your own future, the captain of your own ship? Well, it's time to take control and steer your life towards the destination you desire. So, what are you doing about your future? Are you simply content to let things drift along, hoping that something miraculous will come your way? Let me assure you, that there is no escape in such an action. Waiting for fate to intervene will only leave you stranded, stuck in the same place or even worse off than before. You must exercise your free will, take charge, and actively seek out the opportunities that await you. To achieve the life you desire, you must familiarize yourself with the laws of life. These laws hold the key to unlocking your true potential and transforming your individual circumstances. There is no other way. The years will slip away all too quickly, leaving you exactly where you are now, unless you take action. But fear not, for you hold the power within you. Once you understand the law of being, the law of cause and effect, and abide by them, you will gain control, power, over all aspects of your life. These laws grant you independence, allowing you to shape your own path in a way that aligns with your deepest desires. They empower you to achieve prosperity and success without violating the rights and opportunities of others. Moreover, they equip you with the strength to conquer your own weaknesses and faults of character. So, seize the steering system of your own destiny. Embrace the laws of life and let them guide you towards a future filled with limitless possibilities. It is time to embark on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and ultimate fulfillment. The choice is yours. The law gives you the extraordinary gift of originality, enabling you to approach tasks in a novel and superior manner, distinct from anyone else's approach. It grants you authority over both the past and the future, liberating you from the chains of karma and empowering you to become its master, rather than its slave. Oh, how I adore thy law! Delay not your exploration of its depths any longer. Procrastination, as they say, is the deceitful thief of time, and another proverb asserts even more absolutely that hell itself is paved not with wicked intentions, but with high-minded ones. It is the procrastinator to whom the law whispers the haunting words of never never, carried by the unreal years. However, the path of the righteous is similar to a radiant light, growing brighter and brighter until it reaches the pinnacle of perfection. Proverbs 4:18. Hence, comprehending the essence of the law of being is of extreme importance. The Bible approaches this concept from various angles. In the Old Testament, it proclaims, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he," Proverbs 23:7, emphasizing the power of the human spirit. In the New Testament, it declares, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap," Galatians 6:7, highlighting the principle of cause and effect. In philosophy, we often assert that thoughts are things or as within, so without. Yet, there exists one paramount and fundamental law, the law of being, which comprises and summarizes all other laws in life. It states that whatever manifests in your life, whatever happens to you, and whatever surrounds you, is a direct reflection of your consciousness and nothing else. It further states that whatever resides within your consciousness is bound to materialize, regardless of any opposition, while that which does not dwell within your consciousness cannot come to pass. Embrace the opportunities that come your way and seize them with open arms. Embracing new experiences and challenges allows us to grow and expand our consciousness, our horizons. It is through embracing the unknown that we discover our true potential and find the courage to step out of our comfort zones. Embrace the beauty of change and the lessons it brings, for it is in these moments that we truly learn and evolve. Embrace the power of love and compassion, for they have the ability to transform lives and create a ripple effect of positivity. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, for it is through this process that we become the best versions of ourselves. Embrace life's ups and downs, knowing that each moment is an opportunity for growth and learning. Embrace the present moment, for it is all we truly have. Embrace the power within you, for you are capable of achieving greatness. Embrace the world around you, with all its diversity and uniqueness, for it is through embracing our differences that we can create a harmonious and inclusive society. Embrace the challenges, the joys, the sorrows, and the triumphs that life brings, for they are all part of the beautiful picture of our existence. Embrace, and let your spirit soar. As we look into the profound law of cause and effect, and truly grasp its significance, we unlock the power to shape our own future. Today, take a moment to reflect upon your life. Find a peaceful space, sit down with a pencil and paper, and boldly jot down the 3 things you wish for most in life. Be completely honest with yourself. Write down your deepest desires, not what you believe you should desire. Be specific, leaving no room for uncertainty. Next, beneath those aspirations, write down 3 aspects or circumstances that you wish to eliminate from your existence. Again, be unbending and precise. By undertaking this exercise honestly, you will gain an invaluable insight into your own mindset. Over time, it will reveal aspects of yourself that you never even suspected. As your understanding of spiritual truth expands, you will discover an astonishing ability to navigate this newfound self-awareness. Now, dedicate a few minutes to each one individually, employing all the spiritual knowledge you possess. Initially, do not worry if you feel your spiritual knowledge is limited. With each daily repetition of this practice, your wisdom will soar rapidly. Do not allow a single day to pass without engaging in this process, and by the end, it will be a rare thing if a truly remarkable transformation for the better has not materialized in your circumstances. It is through this unwavering commitment to self-discovery and spiritual growth that we unlock the extraordinary potential within ourselves. For those who are not familiar with spiritual treatment, there is a simple yet highly effective method that can be employed. It involves gently but firmly asserting that the great creative life force of the universe, known as God's Holy Spirit, is bringing the desired things into your life in its own unique way, at its own perfect timing, and in its own distinct form. Additionally, it is important to affirm that this same great power is also dissolving things, again in its own divine manner. It is crucial not to attempt to dictate the exact manner in which these new conditions will manifest. Avoid being tense or forceful in your approach. Keep this practice to yourself, without disclosing it to others. Refrain from impatiently seeking immediate results every day. Instead, perform the treatment, meditation, and then let it go until the following day. It is in moments of tranquility and confidence that true strength is found. Now, let us establish some guidelines for a more abundant and successful life. Recognize that many individuals hold a deep fear of change, but it is essential to understand that life itself is interconnected with change. Embrace this truth and find comfort in the fact that every change holds the presence of the angel of God. This affirmation should be inscribed within the cover of your pocketbook and prominently displayed at home, where it can be frequently seen. It serves as one of the keys to living a harmonious and progressive life. Especially during these critical times, this affirmation will shine brightly in your life, similar to a lighthouse guiding a ship through stormy seas. Change is the fundamental law of growth, of life. It is the very essence of life itself. Without change, growth becomes impossible, and without continual growth, life withers away, leaving behind nothing but stagnation. It is a grave mistake to fear change, yet many intelligent individuals find themselves uneasy, clinging desperately to what is familiar and customary. Such fear is a direct challenge to the divine providence of God, an unintelligent fear of the unknown. Imagine a world where change did not exist. We would still be primitive beings dwelling in caves, and we would remain a child both in mind and body. Embrace every change that enters your life, for it is through change that we evolve and progress. Insist that every change will bring about improvement, and it shall be so. Perceive the presence of God's angel in every change, and witness how it breathes new life into all things. Change your mindset, and maintain that alteration. If a certain aspect of your life displeases you, change your perception of it, and hold steadfast to that change. If someone arouses discontent within you, shift your perspective of them, and let that shift last. If a sorrowful memory haunts you, transform your thoughts about it, and ensure that transformation remains. By changing your mind about anything and unwaveringly maintaining that change, that very thing must and will change as well. Yet, it is the continuity of this transformed thinking that poses the greatest challenge. It demands unwavering vigilance and unwavering determination. However, the rewards are immeasurable, for it is through this unwavering mindset that we unlock our dominion over life. Experience a transformative experiment. Challenge your beliefs and make a conscious decision to change a specific aspect of your life. I guarantee that the results will astonish and delight you. In a moment of spiritual revelation, Jesus emerges as the ultimate authority for a profound spiritual transformation. As stated in John 3:3 and 3-7, the imperative to be born again is emphasized. The teachings of Jesus were received with great enthusiasm by the common people, a fact evident even through a brief examination of the Gospels. The average person, unburdened by theological or philosophical complexities, possesses an innate ability to recognize fundamental truths when confronted with them. This intuitive perception often escapes those with extensive intellectual training, as their accomplishments can breed spiritual arrogance. It is this pride that our Lord sternly admonished. However, even among the educated, there were individuals of a more spiritually inclined nature who found themselves irresistibly drawn to the unconventional new teacher. Despite his unpopularity among religious authorities and his disregard for established traditions, he managed to attract followers from all walks of life. Among these esteemed individuals was Nicodemus, a man who possessed an insatiable thirst for divine knowledge. Although lacking in moral courage, he could not resist the pull towards seeking further enlightenment, leading him to approach the teacher under the cover of night. The fact that he undertook this journey was undeniable evidence of the irresistible force driving him. It was evident that the development of his spiritual essence, despite his flaws, held extreme importance in his life. Dissatisfied with his progress, he believed that Jesus possessed a vital offering, perhaps the very solution to his problems, the key to unlock the abundant spiritual treasures within his soul. Jesus had the potential to shed light on the reasons behind his failure to manifest his desires, as we would say in modern terms. And the Master's explanation was nothing short of remarkable, simple, concise, and profoundly direct. He proclaimed, "You must be born again, change your way of thinking." These words summarize the entire science of spiritual demonstration, a veritable philosophical textbook condensed into a mere 5 words. Wherever you find yourself today, it is solely because of the person you are. There exists only one path under the heavens that can transport you to a different place, and that is by transforming into a new individual. The person you currently are cannot occupy any other position, just as a different person cannot occupy your current space. If you aspire to ascend to greater heights, you have the power to do so, with no limitations on the pinnacle you can reach. However, you must undergo a rebirth, a profound alteration in your way of thinking. It is imperative to recognize the undeniable truth that lies within these words. The compelling force that drove him to seek Jesus, the significance he placed on his spiritual growth, and his unwavering determination to uncover the secret to his struggles, all of these elements converge to emphasize the profound impact of the Master's message. It is a call to action, a bold declaration that demands a radical shift in one's mindset. Embrace this message with unwavering conviction, for it holds the key to unlocking the boundless potential within you. Let it echo deep within your soul, igniting a fire that propels you forward on your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. As you embrace this message, you will find the courage to break free from the chains of self-doubt and fear that have held you back for far too long. Allow it to guide you towards embracing your true passions and talents, unleashing a wave of creativity and innovation that will propel you towards success. With each step you take, let this message serve as a constant reminder that you are capable of achieving greatness and that your potential knows no bounds. Embrace it wholeheartedly, and watch as your life transforms into a beautiful picture of fulfillment and purpose. Why is it that our progress remains so meager, in comparison to the immense potential we possess? We all have the knowledge, at least in theory, to achieve great things in this teaching. So why do we not transform ourselves day by day and week by week, until our very essence becomes unrecognizable to our friends? Imagine marching through the world, radiating God-like qualities, and feeling it in every fiber of our being. Picture ourselves instantly healing those who seek our help, reforming sinners, liberating the captives, and performing extraordinary feats. Who or what is holding us back? The answer lies in the fact that every demonstration, like everything else in life, comes with a price. And that price is being reborn, shedding our old selves, and embracing a new existence. Unfortunately, deep down in our hearts, we often find ourselves unwilling to pay that price. We are in love with our current selves and all the aspects that define us. We are not ready to let go of our old identities to make way for the new. We enter the realm of truth with only a fraction of our being, and yet we expect the magnificence, the glory of life to unfold before us. But the truth is, the magnificent things will only come to us when we fully immerse ourselves in this journey. To truly embrace truth, we must bring every conscious thought and belief to the touchstone of divine intelligence and divine love. We must reject anything, be it mental or physical, that does not align with this divine standard. It requires a boldness that encompasses our entire being. It demands that we relinquish our attachment to the familiar and venture into the unknown. Only then can we unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within us. So, let us cast aside our hesitations and reservations. As we stand at the jumping-off point of change, we must acknowledge that growth and progress often require us to step outside of our comfort zones. It is in these moments of uncertainty that we truly discover our capabilities and tap into our hidden strengths. Let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead, for it is through these challenges that we will find the path to greatness. Let us embark on this journey with unwavering determination and courage. It is time to shed our old selves and embrace the transformation that awaits us. The path to greatness requires us to be fearless and resilient. As we venture into the unknown, we must remember that every obstacle we encounter is an opportunity for growth. It is through perseverance and a positive mindset that we will overcome any hurdles that comes our way. Let us not be discouraged by setbacks, but rather let them fuel our determination to succeed. The path to greatness is not always easy, but it is in the face of adversity that we truly shine. So, let us continue to push ourselves beyond our limits and embrace the challenges that come our way. Together, we will reach new heights and achieve the extraordinary. To start on a journey of transformation, one must be willing to challenge every belief, every pattern of thinking, every strategy, and every aspect of practical behavior. This is no ordinary task. It is not a simple cleansing of the soul, but rather a complete and total reconstruction of our very being. It requires, as the wise Apostle Paul once proclaimed, a daily death to our old selves. It demands that we let go of the tendencies we have inherited and accumulated throughout our lives. It compels us to confront our flaws, our vanities, our deceitful tendencies, and all those subtle forms of selfishness and pride that have become ingrained in our spiritual core. This process may even require abandoning the most significant aspects of our current existence. But let me tell you, that is the price we must pay. If we are not prepared to make this sacrifice, then so be it. However, we must not anticipate receiving more from the universe than what we are willing to invest. A simple touch of truth may yield limited results, but to experience the full extent of its power, we must submerge our entire being in its radiant light. We must be reborn. So, let us embrace this bold and adventurous endeavor. Let us tear down the walls of our limitations and rebuild ourselves from the ground up. Let us discard the shackles of our past and step into a future illuminated by the brilliance of our true selves. The law of the universe awaits those who are ready to pay the price, to undergo the transformation, and to emerge as beings of boundless potential. Are you prepared to be born again? A monumental stride in the right direction is embarking on the 7-day mental diet. Undoubtedly, the most crucial factor that shapes your life is the mental diet you consume. It is the nourishment you provide to your mind that ultimately determines the essence of your existence. The thoughts you permit yourself to entertain, the subjects you allow your mind to dwell upon, these are the very elements that mold both you and your surroundings. In essence, you hold the power to shape your own life by selecting the thoughts upon which your mind remains. Thought is the true driving force behind life, and there is no other. You cannot possess one type of mindset and expect a different environment. This implies that altering your surroundings is impossible without first transforming your mind. As the scripture wisely states, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, and acceptable, and perfect will of God." Romans 12:2. Accordingly, it becomes evident that your mental diet reigns supreme in your entire existence. You must discipline yourself to consciously select the subject of your thoughts at any given moment, as well as the emotional tone or mood that accompanies them. Yes, you possess the power to choose your very own moods. Indeed, if you lack the ability to exercise control over your own life, you are essentially surrendering to a state of powerlessness. The moods we habitually entertain shape our characteristic disposition, ultimately determining whether we find happiness or ruin. If you are not committed to cultivating a positive disposition, any hope of receiving true value from life is ineffective. This is the harsh reality. In essence, if you truly desire a happy and fulfilling life, you must immediately start on the journey of training yourself in the art of thought selection and control. This foundation can be established within a matter of days. Here's how: make a firm decision to dedicate an entire week solely to the task of constructing a new habit of thought. During this week, let nothing else in life hold greater importance. If you embrace this challenge, that week will undoubtedly become the most pivotal period in your entire existence. It will serve as the definitive turning point for you. Boldly seize this opportunity to take charge of your own destiny. Do not allow circumstances or external forces to dictate the course of your life. By mastering the art of thought, you will unlock the key to a life filled with joy and purpose. This is your prescription for a transformative journey. Over the course of 7 days, you shall not allow even a fleeting moment for negative thoughts to take root in your mind. Refuse to entertain any thought that lacks positivity, constructiveness, optimism, or kindness. I understand that this discipline may seem arduous, and consciously maintaining it for more than a week may be near impossible. However, I do not demand such a feat from you. A mere week will suffice, for during this time, the seeds of constructive thinking will begin to sprout and take root within you. Extraordinary changes, propelling you towards a better life, will manifest and serve as powerful encouragement. From there, the future will naturally fall into place. But do not start on this journey lightly. Think upon it for a day or two before you commence. Once you do, may the grace of God accompany you every step of the way. Once you start, there is no turning back. It is essential that you remain steadfast for the entire 7 days. This unbroken mental discipline is the key to redirecting your mind towards a new and lasting path. You must undergo a rebirth, a complete transformation of your thought patterns. Embrace this challenge with boldness and determination. Let your voice vibrate with unwavering conviction as you begin on this profound journey of self-transformation. Peace.